Is the Prime Minister admitting that the Minister of National Security is inept?
Is he admitted that?
Because, Matt, we have a population of 70,000 people in Dominica.
Uh-huh.
In any village in Dominica, we have an approximate population of 2,000 people. Okay? There are some hamlets in Dominica with 300 to 500 people.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, can you tell me what is the current composition of the Dominica police force in terms of numbers?
As about a little over 500.
Is there what you call an SSU gang or unit or something like that?
Yes, there's a special unit and there's an SSU. SSU and drug unit. Yes, there's two special units.
What is the purpose of those two units within the police force?
To fight crime, to fight drugs.
So isn't there a CID in the police department?
Criminal Investigation Department. Yeah, there is too.
And on there, satellite policemen all over Dominica walking around in plainclothes with cameras and etc., executing certain screening on certain Dominicans all over Dominica and Roseau, yes or no?
That's true.
So when you break down the constitution of the government of Dominica with so many ministers holding a variety of portfolios, you have a minister of Home Affairs, you have a minister of National Security, you have an attorney general, you have a minister of Health and Social Services, 4 ministers who are responsible for ensuring the safety and the security of Dominicans at various levels. That's the first thing. Secondly, you have a commissioner of police. You have several departments in the police force. You have other subdivisions in the police force to fight crime with matters of national threat. And you come in and tell me you have to send for a group of foreigners to solve crime and violence or issue of safety in a country of 70,000 people with villages of about 2,000 people or 500 to fight. Do we have 20 gun crimes in Dominica a month?
I don't know. I can't tell you the numbers, but I can give you, specifically how many the numbers that have been, spoken about. But the issue, I fundamentally, as I said, caller, is a question of trust. That's what's happening.
But no. Hold on. So trust by whom? So are you telling me that the government has no trust in the police force? Or the police hierarchy has no trust in the subdivisions of the police force?
Exactly.
Or the subdivisions of the police force have no trust into the small areas of... So then, therefore, Matt, that is what I am saying. The commissioner of police and the entire hierarchy of the police force perhaps needs to go, along with all the ministers in government who are responsible for national safety and security. They should go. Because I'll tell you, Matt, when it comes to intelligence, this Dominica Labour Party government has never failed at intelligence. Matt, they can tell you whose parents supporting who to get scholarships in every village and in every constituency. They can tell you whose parents and who's supporting who to become nurses and doctors and teachers and to get scholarships in every constituency and every village in Dominica. They can tell you who's saying who and who's saying what. You're walking on the street, and if they know you're not supporting the government, they're giving you court eyes, they're watching your buoy face. Every policeman in the police force by now know which Dominican is supporting or not supporting the current government in Dominica. If you talk about the Prime Minister or the President or any minister, they get into know in an instant based on their satellites in their constituencies. Why this Dominica Labour Party that constitutes the government of Dominica with its intelligence for politics, political victimization, targeting Dominicans who do not support the government, knowing which parent, which child, which uncle, which aunt, which cousin, which whoever is not supporting the government to afford them the opportunities, even to the extent of maybe getting loans at Aid Bank and Credit Union everywhere. They have satellites in Credit Union, they have satellites in Aid Bank, they have satellites in National Bank, they have satellites in choirs, they have satellites in village councils, they have satellites everywhere. You come in and tell me they cannot have satellites to know who have illegal guns in the communities in Dominica? You think they don't know? You think they don't know? Hello? Are you there?
I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you. Yes.
You think they don't know?
I'm sure.
Think just at the very top, when you enter a social event or when you enter, even sometimes when you enter church, they know you're not supporting them. So you come in and tell me these people, these satellites that they have already placed, cannot do the same intelligence and research to know who are the lawless, delinquent people in Dominica. They know. They know fully well. And so therefore, when you see that long, because I listened to the press, that long winded explanation about task force, there's more to it than that, because records will show and recordings will show as well. And whenever you get in those long explanations there, this permits at a press conference, there is more to it than meets the eye. And sometimes I think the media, you are glossing over and too starry-eyed at the kind of a grandstanding and propaganda that is being thrown down your throat to believe the nonsense that you all guys are being told. Because there's no doubt about it that this kind of SSU nonsense, because if you tell me you have to send for foreign help, how is that they never send for Scotland Yard to investigate Kenisha? How is that they never send for any external forces to investigate the corruption in the police force? How is that they're not sending for any external forces to deal with all the other issues and safety and national issues that are in Dominica? Today, you want to go for that? They know everybody who has the guns. They know the gangsters because some of the politicians are embedded the gangsters. They know because there are certain politicians who say they don't need police because they have a certain group of people who have their back. So they know. Let us not be naive and hypocritical and stupid about the nonsense that we are hearing being thrown down our throat. There's more to it than this, and we don't need no regional security force to come and help any crime problem in Dominica.
All right, caller. Thank you very much. Thank you.